You're watching 13 on your side, Weekend Morning News.
Good morning, West Michigan. Welcome back to 13 on your side mornings. We start with team coverage of the storm making its way through West Michigan. Michael, that storm continues this morning. We could hear the heavy rainfall on the roof. How much longer is this going to last, and what are the biggest risk factors?
Yeah, as we continue on through the morning, the good news is the risk for strong winds is decreasing, but the bad news is there's still plenty of persistent rainfall out there, and we've already seen heavy rains fall throughout the night across West Michigan. In fact, here at the station in Grand Rapids, we're closing in on 2 inches of rainfall since last night, and across the northern counties, radar estimates have been even higher. This morning, you can see plenty of wet roads out there across the region. Heavy rain, of course, has fallen overnight and continues to fall at this hour. Those winds overnight peaked 40s to 50 mile per hour, even 60 as you headed over to Lansing. We've seen numerous trees down reported across the region this morning. We're going to keep a close eye for the possibility of additional heavy rainfall as we head through the next several hours. You can see those reds on the map, especially north of Grand Rapids. Those are radar estimates of at least 2 inches of rainfall. Once you start to get to the yellows, like in northern Oceana County, that could be rainfall of up to 4 inches in the last 24 hours. And you can see that rain continues to fall at this hour. Across the region, we're tracking the heaviest storms that are now in portions of Montcalm County, starting to push off toward the east. Lightning heavy rainfall continues across the county at this hour. That rainfall has gotten a little bit lighter down in Ionia. Right now, a break through most of Grand Rapids, but there's more rain back out on the lake toward Grand Haven and Muskegon with light to moderate showers at this hour. Those continue up through Newaygo and Oceana County as well. And while it is still dry in Kalamazoo at this hour, down through Allegan County, an additional brand of heavy rainfall and some thunder and lightning moving out of northern Illinois across the lake will enter our region in the next few hours. The big picture here shows several areas of severe weather reports from last night, including thunderstorm wind gust and damage across the region. And again, that risk does continue but is diminishing as we track storms that push across the lake at this hour. We're going to be keeping you up to date all morning long here on 13 on your side, so make sure you're staying weather aware and checking back for the latest updates as we continue through the morning.
All right, thanks, Michael. Strong and severe thunderstorms rolled through West Michigan late last night into early this morning, causing damage and power outages. 13 on your side, Joshua Vincent joins us live now in Grand Rapids with more.
Hey, good morning, Veronica. With those strong winds and severe thunderstorms, take a look at this right here on the city's west side off 9th and McReynolds. This is a tree uprooted and blown over into the middle of the street. You're seeing the bottom part of the tree, the roots. We had plenty of lightning and a lot of strong winds. And just take a look, you know, Matt, look, we have this tree blocking the entire street. And anytime you have winds and lightning, we don't know if the tree was struck by lightning or blown over by the winds. You can see it's dangling on the power line. We're not going to get too close to it, but with strong thunderstorms, power outages are plenty across West Michigan. Take a look at your screen right now. I'm going to show you those outages on the consumer energy map. Right now, several people are without power, tens of thousands. Right now, 800 outages to be exact, more than 800 outages, 70,000 near customers without power right across Grand Rapids and Kent County, but also throughout West Michigan along the lakeshore. Consumers Energy telling us this morning that they are checking out the damage and clearing ways for the crews. In addition, they say that they are in the early stages of the assessment. Now, let's say if you were sound asleep last night, let me walk you through what happened. The severe thunderstorm started over in southeast Wisconsin in the Milwaukee area yesterday and in the late afternoon and early hours of the evening, and they moved across the lake and prompted a severe thunderstorm watch right here in West Michigan. And as those storms rolled across the big lake, many counties across West Michigan were under a severe thunderstorm warning with radar estimate wind speeds up to 70 miles per hour. And in the wake of those storms, tens of thousands of people are without power at this hour, with some areas seeing damage like blown over trees and branches and limbs scattered throughout. And again, this is the scene that we're seeing right here on the city's west side, and we're seeing that all across many communities in West Michigan. As Michael just said, the threat for strong storms continue as we have some strong storms over the lake right now moving towards West Michigan. So stick with 13 on your side. We will bring you the very latest both on air and online. As for now, we're live here on the city's west side. Joshua Vincent, 13 on your side. Veronica.
All right, thanks, Josh. We'll check in again with you next half hour. You can stay up to date with the latest storm and weather alerts with the 13 on your side weather app. It's free for Apple and Android users.